What is going on, guys? My name is Drakesy and welcome back to another episode of Now and Then on FIFA. Today I'm going to be wrapping up the England midfield. The last video I did was the England defence, so be sure to go and check that out if you want after this video. And then the next video I'm going to do is going to be the England attackers. So after I've wrapped up this whole team of England players, I'm going to move on to other teams, whether that's international teams or whether that's club teams. You guys recommend it below and I can cover them. So if you are a fan of Chelsea or you want to see me cover the Russians or you want to see me cover different kinds of players from different places, get one down in the comment section below and I can do a now and then of them. But without any further ado, let's get into the first midfielder. That first midfielder today is going to be Jack Wilshere. As we can see, his card on FIFA at the moment is this 82 rated rare gold centre mid card, playing for Bournemouth in the Premier League. The stats on his card make him look like a pretty decent card, to be honest. He's got some good looking stats and he's probably very good in game. It was a bit of a shame at the beginning of his career. He was kind of throwing away certain potential opportunities that other players don't get in football and going out smoking and drinking, but it is still mad to believe that he is still only 24 years old in real life. So it's just, honestly, he feels like he's like 28 by this point. He seems like he's been around for ages. But we're going to go back now to his first card on FIFA. So at the moment he's 82. His first card was 73 rated centre attacking mid card for Arsenal. As we can see, this card was back on FIFA 10, but some of the stats on this card were pretty good for a 21-year-old. It's not bad at all. As we can see, he had 79 pace, 73 shot, shooting, 72 passing, 81 dribbling. Those were his main standout stats and he looked like a pretty decent card. He did also get an upgrade in FIFA 10 and that rating kind of got him up to a high rated 74, I think it was. As we can see, this was the inform that I was talking about. He got this card and it upgraded him to a 74 rated centre attacking mid. Some of the stats went up, 82 pace and 85 dribbling on that card. Mad stuff, but yeah. Let's move on to the next player. The next player on this list is going to be James Milner. Now, as you can see, this is inform card and it is actually a left back. So although it is 84 rated, you could kind of class him as being a defender. But if we look at his base card on other versions of his card, that actually did start out as a central midfielder for Liverpool, and it's only Jurgen Klopp who's been playing him at the left back position, which means that his inform is now a left back. As well, another fact about James Milner is when he does play for the England team, he doesn't tend to play in the defence and he is actually categorised as a midfielder when you look at the squad of England. So he doesn't come under the defender category, he's actually classed as a central midfielder. So that's why he's in the centre mid section of these now and then cards rather than him being in the defence, which was the last episode. But moving on from that, as we can see, he's got an 84 rated card on his inform, but his base card this year was an 81. And now we're going to look at his first card. So as we can see, his first card in FIFA was in fact this one. It is a very interesting card because, believe it or not, he's still an 81 rated player these days, on his base card that is. But the only big change is the fact that he was a right winger instead of being a centre midfielder or a defender. He was actually more up the attacking side of the pitch. It's a very nice looking card as well. 85 pace, 83 dribbling, some very good looking stats on there. But it's just mad to think now he is playing as a left back. A very versatile player in real life and a pretty decent football player to just get shoved about anywhere on the pitch and put in a good performance. The next player we're looking at is Jordan Henderson of Liverpool. As we can see, this is 81 rated centre mid card for the Movember period of FIFA. His base card is in fact an 80 rated card, but looking at these, let's just say he's between an 80 to an 81 rated player this year. Overall, a pretty decent looking card, his lowest stat being his shot, which is 70 rated. Just an all-round decent looking card and a pretty good player. Now we're going to shoot back to his first card on FIFA, which was this card. As we can see, a 67 rated right mid for Sunderland. It's so mad when you see a card change this much. Not only is his rating changed, His card quality has changed from a gold now back to a silver, his position has changed, and his club has changed. Honestly, it's so mad that all that has changed. And to be honest, his player card looks like he's about 14 on that. He looks so young compared to how we know him today with his kind of 5 o'clock shadow beard thing going on. But as we can see, he has massively changed from that 80 to 81 rated player he is now. Back in the day on FIFA 10, I think this is. Yeah, it is FIFA 10. He was a 67 rated right mid for Sunderland. It's mad stuff to see. The next player we move on to is going to be the rare gold card of Alli, who plays for Tottenham/Spurs. As we can see, this is 80 rated centre attacking mid card. It looks fantastic, honestly. Seeing as though he is only 20 years old, honestly, this guy has bags and bags of potential if he sticks at it and keeps at the form he is. I think he's a fantastic player, and his card really does reflect that. Now in FIFA, this guy is probably the fastest, most highly increased player in a small space of time, if that makes sense. He has gone up so much in a short space of time. And we're going to go back to his first card on FIFA now. And as we can see, that card is this one, the 54 rated centre mid card of Alli. It's incredible to think that this card was only out on FIFA 14. That's FIFA 14. That's only 3 FIFAs ago I think now, yeah. 3 FIFAs ago, this card was Alli's highest rated card. It's mad, honestly. He's now an 80 rated centre attacking midfielder for Tottenham, but he used to be a 54 rated centre mid for Milton Keynes. And just look at it, he's 17 years old, and it's just mad. It really is mad to see players increase that much on a short space of time. I love seeing cards like this that are now really high rated. So yeah, pretty mad stuff to see. The next player up is going to be the 82 rated rare centre attacking mid player for Liverpool, Adam Lallana. Once again, a fantastic looking card, some very good stats on there. His main stat being his dribbling, 83, which looks incredible. This guy's 28 years old on his card these days, but back in the day, let's go to his first card, which was in fact all the way back on FIFA 10, and as we can see, playing for Southampton back in the day, 64 rated centre attacking midfielder, playing for them at 25 years old. Honestly, you would have never guessed that this guy would have made it big time. He's got the highest rated bronze card I suppose you can get, but at 25 years old you expect him to be much higher rated than a 64 at 25. But yeah, I don't know whether he was starting for Southampton, but as we all know, he had a fantastic couple of seasons for them, and then pushed up when Pochettino was in charge, I think that was. But he pushed up and obviously got his move to Liverpool. He's doing pretty well for them at the moment as well. Fantastic player, but once again, another gold these days that used to be a bronze. The next player we're looking at is going to be Ross Barkley, the 81 rated centre attacking mid rare gold card for Everton. He's only 22 years old. A lot of people might mistake that because honestly I thought he was at least 25, but in fact he's only 22. Still very young. Honestly, this guy has bags and bags of potential. Once again, a very nice looking card. 81 rated this year. We're going to skip to his old card on FIFA, which was in fact this card, which is in fact in FIFA 12. And to be honest, that's kind of relatively new compared to the ones that are back in FIFA 10, but still, it's quite a while ago. As we can see, he used to be a silver on his first card, which was a 69 rated centre attacking mid card for Everton. So it's kind of good that he stayed loyal to his club, not moved away from Everton, seeing as though he is a young English prospect, and the amount of bigger teams that tend to go in and try and buy him is honestly madness, absolutely madness. But as you can see on this card, he's a non-rare, 19 years old, and some pretty good stats on there. To be honest, it looks like he had potential even back in the day. But another quick note, I don't know if it's just me, but on this card for some reason he really does resemble Bear Grylls. I'm going to flash up a picture of Bear Grylls. Tell me if you agree that Ross Barkley kind of looks like Bear Grylls here. The next player we're going to be looking at is going to be Raheem Sterling of Man City. This is his 84 rated right mid special card that you could have got if you did the squad building challenge to grab him. And as we can see in other versions just below that, there is his 82 rated card. Some of the stats on his card are absolutely incredible, really are mad stats. 95 pace, 89 dribbling, 80 shot, For a 21-year-old, that is honestly fantastic, fantastic stuff. But as we can see, that is not his original card. His original card is the 82 one. But let's just say this FIFA, he's around an 82 to an 84. So we're going to go back to his first card on FIFA, which was all the way back in the day for Liverpool in FIFA 13. This was Raheem Sterling's first card. A rare silver 69 rated left wing card. It's incredible to see once again. 88 pace, so he was mad quick. At only 17 years old as well, you could see once again that this guy did have potential. He did also this year manage to get an upgrade as well. I'll show you that card now. This was the upgraded card, as we can see, the 74 rated from the 69, so he went up 5 ratings overall. And his pace became 91 and his dribbling became 80. I do remember when this card came out, because honestly it absolutely blew my mind, and I really did want to try and grab it, but the only problem was he was a Liverpool player, and as a United fan I couldn't bear myself to go and grab a Liverpool player. So yeah, I never managed to get it, but honestly a fantastic looking card. The next player we're going to look at is going to be Theo Walcott. As we can see, this is his 84 rated in-form right mid card for Arsenal. As we can see in other cards just below, his original card was an 81, so he has gone up 3 ratings. So let's just say he's between an 81 to an 84 on this year's FIFA. At 27 years old, that's not even that bad either. So yeah, he's doing pretty well. He never managed to develop into the next stage, but still he has a very good card on FIFA. But let's go back to his first one. As we can see, that first card was this one, the 79 rated right winger card for Arsenal back in the day. To be honest, the fact that his rating has hardly dropped is not the thing that shocked me or anything. The fact of how the card looks overall, nothing. His stats are kind of similar, 95 pace, always been quick. Nothing's really shocking me on that standard. The only thing that is shocking me is the cutout of himself. Look, the top of his head's cut off and the sides of his arms are really badly faded out. That is such a bad looking card on the editor's behalf. Nothing to do with Theo Walcott, just the person who's edited this card needs to be locked up because it's atrocious. But as we can see, back in the day he was just as quick, just as good at dribbling. His rating was 4 ratings below what his high rating is now, but to be honest he's only dropped 2 ratings compared to his 81, which is his base card. And he's 24 years old, and don't forget this is FIFA 10 card, so this is from FIFA 10 to FIFA 17, he's only dropped and changed in 2 ratings, so he's kinda relatively stayed at the same rating. The next player we're going to look at is somebody who's relatively new to the England team, and that's going to be Jesse Lingard. Now this guy has been stepping up for England when he does play. To be honest, I think in his last 2 matches he's kind of stood out as the man of the match. Believe it or not, because honestly I know I am a Manchester United fan, but he doesn't even play that regularly for Manchester United at the moment with Jose Mourinho in charge. So I'm not being biased with this pick. Honestly, I think he is a decent player. Not an amazing player, but he's still getting picked for England. But as we can see, this is his card on FIFA 17 at the moment. It's a 77 rated non-rare gold right mid card for Manchester United. Some decent stats, nothing stand out there, his pace is alright, but he is only 23 years old, so he's still quite young, still could change quite a bit yet, but we're going to look at his first card, which is this card right here. So at the time he was still playing for Manchester United. I think this is FIFA 14 card, so it's not even that long ago that his first appearance on FIFA was, but as we can see I think this was when he was promoted from the youth team up to the first team, so no. I think this was when he was kind of still messing about in the youth team. He kind of got noticed and he got loaned out, I believe, twice in this term of FIFA. Like, he was at 2 different clubs. I can't remember who the clubs were, but he did go out to 2 separate clubs during this FIFA. But as we can see, looking in at his card, he's a bronze centre attacking mid, 63 rated, playing for Manchester United. Well, not really playing at the time, but yeah, his club was Manchester United. And he's got 71 pace on his card, which is a standout stat. Apart from that, the rest are kind of abysmal. But yeah, once again, another gold player today that used to be a bronze. And the final player of this wrap-up is going to be Oxlade-Chamberlain, or Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. As we can see, this is card on FIFA at the moment, the 79 rated right mid for Arsenal card. It's a decent looking card, some good pace on the card, good dribbling, and I do believe in game it's a very, very good card to use. He's only 23 years old, so he's still, once again, very, very young indeed. Got bags of potential, this guy, if he can live up to what he could be. And as now, we're going to go back to his first card, which was back in FIFA 12. And as we can see, he was a 69 rated right mid for England, playing for Arsenal. Some decent stats for a 69 rated player, looking at his 89 pace and his 71 dribbling. Those were his standout stats at the time. He was only 19 years old, but he did in fact get an upgrade in FIFA 12, and he managed to get an upgrade up to this card, as we can see. So 74 rated inform was his higher rated card. I don't know why they don't show you the stats on here, but yeah, they just don't include that. So yeah, looking at this card that he managed to get in FIFA 10 was an inform right mid, still playing for England and Arsenal, but 93 pace and 79 dribbling, 70 shot and 78 passing. A very, very nice looking card indeed there for Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. But yeah, his first card was a 69 rated. So that is going to be my wrap up of players playing in the midfield of England. I hope I have included some pretty interesting stuff. If you have enjoyed, please like, it really does help the channel. Let's aim for something around about 25 likes. If you could get that, that would be fantastic. It's only small, but hey, it's something to go for. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Get your recommendations down in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and see you in a bit, guys.